Stop everything you're doing because yesterday the NFL changed. One of the best defensive players on the planet is now wearing Ram colors. One of the best wide receivers in the game is now catching passes from Drake May. And somehow, that's not even the craziest thing that's going in sports right now.
Yeah, I know. The Rams might have just assembled a super team. The Patriots have speeded up their rebuild overnight, and both the NBA and Stanley Cup Finals are here, and might just be two of the best matchups in sports.
Right. So here's the question. Which move has changed sports more? Is it Myles Garrett to the Rams? Is it A.J. Brown to the Patriots? Or is it one championship run that's about to create a brand new dynasty?
Well, we're going to talk about it all.
So let's do it right now. All right, so let's start with
boom.
Your Rams.
Boom.
Yesterday they pulled the impossible as they traded and they got the one, the only Myles Garrett.
A little correction. The best defensive player on the planet right now.
Yes.
The best. Not one of the.
Yeah.
We went out and all it took was a couple of draft picks as always and Jared versus career. Went out and we got ourselves Myles Garrett, the all-time single-season sack leader.
Okay.
At the height of his prime.
Yep. Yeah.
I am ecstatic. No word. I don't know what to think right now because this could set off a chain reaction, and I honestly think the league should just go ahead and cancel the season and give the Lombardi to the Rams. Because there's no point in playing it. So yesterday I was hanging around at my house playing on my Xbox when I get a text from good old Dalton in all caps. Myles Garrett is a Ram. And I'm like, what? No way. So I go search up Myles Garrett and see the headline. He's a Ram. Go on to ESPN. He's a Ram. And I'm like,
blowing your mind.
For the next 5 minutes, I was pacing around my entire house just going, no way.
Yep.
And I will be honest, it kind of sucks because we had to give up Jared Verse, which I think he had a lot of potential. I get that he was kind of only performing halfway at 50%.
Yep.
Like he wasn't necessarily trying at the end of the season last season, but I still think he had a lot of potential. But hey, I'm not too upset about it. So I think it was a necessary sacrifice to make to assemble Myles Garrett, and this has set off a chain reaction because now a certain all-time Rams best defensive player ever.
Pump the brakes. Go ahead.
Aaron Donald. There are signs that he could come out of retirement, and the signs are very real. The man already said that had the Rams acquired Micah Parsons last season instead of the Packers, he would have come out of retirement. Myles Garrett is even better than Micah Parsons. So imagine what he's thinking right now.
He's older, but he's better at this point in his career.
Oh, yeah.
So, all right. So you just said this is the reigning defensive player of the year, the face of the franchise, and the best player on the roster. And now he is joining a Rams team that's already trying to win a Super Bowl.
Yeah, win now mode. We already have the reigning MVP. We have the receptions leader from last season, and we have the touchdown receptions leader from last season. All on that offense, and now he is on the defensive line.
Yep. And let me tell you, this feels very similar to when the Rams went all in and won the championship a few years ago.
Oh, yes. It really does.
They're not interested in rebuilding. It's very obvious. They're interested in rings, and they're definitely interested in getting Matt Stafford another ring before he walks away. And obviously now they're trying to get a ring for Myles Garrett.
Oh, yeah.
So did the Browns get enough?
No, they didn't. Only one first rounder for Myles Garrett.
I'll kind of debate you on that a little bit because I felt when Jared Verse, obviously a Florida State Seminole, we're Seminole fans, coming out of college, going to the Rams. I was like, man, dude, your team just got a beast on defense. And he is a really good player, and he's really young. Is he to the level of Myles Garrett? Absolutely not.
No one is on Myles Garrett level.
Myles Garrett's on towards the end of his career, and Jared Verse is just now starting his career. Yeah. So not only do they get Jared Verse, who has very good potential, they also got 2 good draft picks out of this. Mm-hmm. So I think, from my standpoint, I think they did get enough. Now, do I think they won the trade? No. I think the Rams won that trade.
I think actually both teams won that trade because, as you said, they have a young Jared Verse. I think the only loser of that trade is Jared Verse.
Yes.
Because he's gone from nice, warm, sunny, beautiful LA on a championship contender, and they said, bye-bye, we are shipping you off to the cold, barren wasteland known as Cleveland.
Yeah.
And let's be honest, it's the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah.
I don't think this is going to work out for them.
Yeah. And one of our viewers commented yesterday on the short that I did where it said Rams celebrating the move. And he said, that basically it was something to the effect of, the Browns didn't win with Myles Garrett, and the Rams will not win with him either. And I was like, bro, you cannot compare the Browns to the Rams.
This is it's like comparing a dry, empty, washed up rock to a giant boulder, essentially.
Yeah.
Maybe if it was a team, maybe on the level of the Bills or the Chiefs or the Seahawks even, but not the Browns. The Browns, historically, one of the worst teams to this day, one of the worst teams. You just can't make that comparison. I'm sorry. Especially right now when the Rams are overwhelming favorites now to win the Super Bowl coming into this season.
I will say this. I think that from both standpoints, I think both teams got enough.
Oh, yeah.
Both teams got enough. But I also know this. Every quarterback in the NFC got terrible news yesterday.
Brock Purdy is going to die next year. Myles Garrett is going to destroy him. And I am ecstatic for him to terrorize Brock Purdy, Sam Darnold, Jacoby Brissett, all the other quarterbacks. Oh, Dak Prescott's on the menu also for next year.
Bring it on. Bring it on, baby. I wouldn't mind seeing that. I would not mind seeing the Cowboys line trying to stop Garrett. Don't know if Donald's coming back. Let's say that he's not. But you've got Myles Garrett. You still have to deal with Kobe Turner.
Yeah.
And Bryce Young.
Yeah.
And then there's another guy on that line. What's his name? Brendan Fisk. So it's not the fearsome foursome.
Yeah.
But if Donald comes back, it can be.
I told you this yesterday. I said if Aaron Donald were to come out of retirement, this would be the modern day fearsome foursome.
Yeah, I agree.
It really would. I get that Byron Young isn't necessarily on the level that I always considered Jared Verse to be the better option over him, but who knows,
Yeah.
It could be great, but let's say Aaron Donald stays out of retirement, stays put and doesn't join. It's still a nasty line. Honestly, it really is. All the teams are not going to be able to handle double, triple teaming Myles Garrett on every play because I guarantee you that's what's going to happen because that happened with Aaron Donald.
Yeah.
It's probably going to happen with Myles Garrett. There's going to be issues.
Yeah.
It's going to be horrible.
Well, and I told you this yesterday. Right now, with what they've done and what they've been doing, I mean, you got Trent McDuffie.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And then you went and got the other corner from Kansas City as well. What's his name?
I forget.
Anyways, so you guys loaded up.
Oh, yeah.
Right? You still got Devontae Adams. You still got Puka Nakua, even though he's got some issues right now.
Well, I don't know how much longer will Puka, but
you got Kyron Williams.
Yep.
You got
Blake Corum. We got Blake Corum behind Kyron Williams.
Yeah, you got Corum, and then the tight end Tyler Higbee.
Yep, we got,
and then the other tight end. What's his name? Tyler Ferguson or whatever his name is.
Yeah, I think it was Ferguson.
Yeah. So you guys are pretty good on both sides, and I told you this yesterday. I hate to say this to you, but it's Super Bowl or bust. It's Super Bowl or bust.
Yeah, and we haven't addressed special teams yet. We have not addressed special teams.
You got the thicker kicker.
Which he's good, but our punt unit.
Yeah.
For the last few years, horrible, absolutely trash. It is disgusting to watch.
Right.
It is not in a good state. And that caused us throughout the season. It really did.
Yeah.
So I think if we can just work on that, this is a 1 seed, 15 win team, number 1 seed, ride to the Super Bowl easy. Yeah. But we need to still address special teams.
Well,
everything else is taken care of at the moment. But
yeah. Well, but I will say this. If you guys don't win a Super Bowl this year, it's a complete and utter failure, especially after the move that you guys just made. So, all right, let's move on. Let's move on. As crazy as the Garrett deal was, the Patriots were not about to let the Rams upstage them, and they went and got A.J. Brown.
Can we be honest?
They wanted to share the headlines.
Can we be honest? Who cares?
Okay.
Other than, I'm going to be honest, I don't think this deal's worth anything. I think this is one of the deals that we just need to look over. A.J. Brown, I don't think that he's going to live up to the expectations in New England. I really don't.
And everybody's like, okay, that puts A.J. Brown is back with Mike Vrabel.
Yeah.
Okay. Then what's going on with Mike Vrabel, though? Right?
Yeah, exactly.
That thing's not going away. This whole cloud over his head about him and Diana Rossini, it's not going away. And I think it's something that they're trying to keep on the down low, try to keep it down here. That thing is going to fester. And it's going to rear its ugly head at some point because every day it seems like a new detail comes out. So, okay, you put A.J. Brown with Mike Vrabel and that worked before. But can the Patriots deal with the distraction? Because it is going to be a distraction all year long. And if the Patriots start struggling and not having good luck and not winning enough games, is A.J. Brown going to turn into a cancer again? Jordan Mailata said, thank God it's over.
Yeah.
When he got traded. They were happy to get him out of there because he said, we didn't know if the dude was in. We didn't know if the dude was out. We didn't know if the guy was, like the hokey pokey, put your right hand in, put your right hand out. I mean, it was one of those things. And he just said, man, thank God it's over.
Yeah, no. So I'm going to be honest. His issues are carrying over to New England. I think no matter what happens, he's going to end up throwing a fit.
Yeah.
After who knows how long.
Now, they just gave Drake May another weapon.
Yeah.
So they had a good year last year.
Good old.
To me, it was an anomaly.
Good old Drake, the schedule May.
Yeah.
As he is now referred to. I'm going to be honest. I don't think the Patriots are making it this year.
Yeah. No, and I agree with you because I think that was an anomaly. And Patriots fans are going to hate this. The Patriots, mark this. I'm gonna call it right now. The Patriots don't make the playoffs this year.
Yeah, no.
Too much.
I could see the Patriots at most getting 8 or 9 wins this year.
Yeah. You still got the Buffalo Bills, right? Mm-hmm. You still got Miami just clean house, but they've been making some good moves. Now, are they going to win the division? No. But they're going to make it tough, right?
They're going to at least do better than the Jets.
And the Jets, I mean, it's one. They're Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. They could surprise. They could be the New England Patriots.
No, it's the Jets.
But you never know.
For any other team, I will accept that.
I just still think that the Bills are still the team to beat in the division.
And I understand that they are going to have a new head coach this year, but they still have Josh Allen on the offense. And I think that when the man is fully in the zone, he is amazing, honestly. But I think the Bills,
I think you're going to have the Bills win the division. You're going to have the Ravens probably winning that division. You're probably going to have Jacksonville win that division, right? Didn't they win it last year?
Yes.
Okay. And then you're going to have
It's going to be the Chiefs.
the Chiefs are back.
Yeah.
But then don't count out Denver though. So, okay, so now let's say you got the Bills, you got the Ravens, you got Jacksonville, you got either the Broncos or the Chiefs, and then you're going to have the Broncos or the Chiefs, right?
Yeah.
Taking one of those wild card seeds, and then you still got to deal with who else?
Let's see. So there's also the Texans, the Bengals.
The Texans?
The Bengals, maybe the Colts if Daniel Jones comes back again good this year. There could also be maybe this one's a long shot, but maybe the Steelers.
Yeah.
Who knows? That's 50-50.
It's not going to be easy for the Patriots to make the playoffs again.
Oh, no.
It's not going to be easy for them to make the playoffs. And I call it. They're not making the playoffs this year.
Yeah.
So, all right. So which move impacts the NFL more?
Myles Garrett.
Myles Garrett to the Rams, Brown to the Patriots.
Yeah. Like I said, only people that care about AJ Brown move is fans within that division. It's not league-wide like Myles.
Yeah. Garrett, for me, elite pass rusher that wrecks the entire game plan. Yeah. So
he is, it's basically Aaron Donald again, just about.
Yeah. All right. Let's switch gears.
Okay.
Let's go from the NFL. And tonight, your favorite NBA player, even though you're not a Spurs fan, we're both Bulls fans, but your favorite player,
Victor Wembanyama, the alien, here in about, give or take, 13 minutes, Game 1 of the NBA Finals begins between the San Antonio Spurs, who dethroned the evil floppy Fowler, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the Thunder, going up against the Knicks, whose city might just burn down this week.
Listen, nobody predicted this matchup before the season. Nobody.
Well, before the season, yeah.
Before the season, nobody.
Well, I had a feeling the Spurs were going to make the finals, but not the Knicks.
Right. You had we did a show a couple of shows back.
Yeah.
And you picked the Spurs to make the finals, but you had them taking on
the Pistons.
The Pistons.
That was not the case.
That was not the case. The Knicks, all of a sudden, are unbeatable. Danhausen, you are cursed. But then he uncursed them.
Yeah.
And they started winning.
And they
have not lost.
Pretty much have not lost.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest. I think this series, I'm just going to go ahead and call it. Series is going to go 7 games.
Yeah.
And I only say that because the Knicks are extremely hot right now. I still have the Spurs winning, but I think that it's going to go 7 games.
Well, and I picked the Spurs too to go to the finals.
Yeah.
And I told you guys OKC is not repeating.
No.
So, but I picked the Pistons too. I really thought the Pistons were going to go to the NBA Finals.
And we all did, honestly.
Yeah. So, but you got the Knicks, who have not been in the finals since
I was negative 10 years old. All the way back in ancient 1999.
1999. And who was the team that beat them in the finals?
The Spurs and young Tim Duncan.
Tim Duncan and David Robinson. The Twin Towers, baby. The Twin Towers. So the Knicks are going to be trying to erase that. But they have a good team. But man, was that a series or was that a series between OKC and the Spurs?
Cinema. That's all I can describe it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, unless they got a formula to stop Wembanyama, you still got to deal with Stephon Castle.
There's, Victor Wembanyama, Stephon Castle, De'Aaron Fox.
I mean, it's not just Wemby.
Yeah, no.
They got a good cast.
It's a young team with depth. That's what makes them good, is that they are a young team that has depth, that has a lot of fire in their soul.
Now, here's the question. Is Jalen Brunson going to be able to do the high looping shots over Wemby that go in like SGA did? Because those things were ridiculous. They seemed like they were going out of space when he shot those balls over Wemby.
Yeah, and I want to take you back to the NBA Cup back in December-ish when the Knicks took down the Spurs.
They did.
Jalen Brunson seemed to have Wemby handled in that game, so who knows if it'll carry over. And I think that it's crazy that the two teams in the NBA Cup are now facing each other in the NBA Finals.
Well, it might carry over, but I think the Spurs are pretty much saying they ain't beating us again.
Yeah, no.
They're not beating us again. But I will tell you this. That jokester, Stephen A., came out and said the Knicks need to win game one. And I agree.
They really do.
They got to win game one, because if they don't win game one, if they get blown out in game one, it's going to be tough.
Game one will probably set the tone, the heaviest it has set the tone in a long time between these
And if they go back to New York down 2 games, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to beat the Spurs. But if the Spurs win the championship, we're going to start hearing the dynasty word very quickly.
Oh, yeah.
Right? But if the Knicks win, New York is not going to sleep for a week.
New York's gonna be chaotic no matter what.
Yeah.
It's just gotten to that point where you get fans as crazy as Knicks fans in an atmosphere this unseen in decades.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be off the rails.
So it's been 27 years since they went to the finals.
Yeah.
But how long has it been since they actually won the championship? Was it 70?
Let's see. You were what? 1 year old?
1 or 2?
1 year old.
Was it 1973?
It was 1973.
Yeah.
You know, back in my day, we actually had good Knicks teams who could win championships. It's nothing like the youngins today.
1973. And you know who was on that team?
Who?
Scotty. Phil Jackson. Phil Jackson was on that team. The creator of the triangle offense.
Triangle.
Yep. They took the Bulls to
all the
6
finals.
NBA championships.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, I'm just looking forward to it. I'm just looking forward to this one. I'm looking forward to tonight, just like we were looking forward to last night.
Oh my gosh.
Because last night the Stanley Cup playoffs started.
That was a really great game one.
Carolina versus the Vegas Knights.
Oh yeah.
Golden Knights.
And this has been a matchup I've been wanting to see for the past 3 or 4 years now, because as we know, both teams have been there super close the past few years.
Yeah.
The Knights have actually gone over the hurdle, while the Hurricanes have just been stopped dead in their tracks. And I was starting to think, I might never get to see this, because it really has intrigued me. The Vegas Golden Knights, relatively newer team who have already achieved championship greatness within their first decade.
Yep.
Going up against the Hurricanes, who haven't won in now exactly 20 years.
From misfits to champions.
Yeah.
You remember the call a few years ago when we were coming back from LA. So the Vegas Knights won the NHL Stanley Cup.
Yep.
The same year that the Denver Nuggets won the NBA Finals.
Yep.
So the Stanley Cup Final, I think, might even be crazier.
Oh,
And
it's going to be.
This is where sports fans are missing out. Because if you're not watching hockey, playoff hockey is absolutely insane.
25 seconds is all it took for a goal to be scored last time.
25 seconds. Carolina's up 1-0. They go into intermission 2-1.
And then
30 seconds into the second period, the Knights tie it up.
And then 2 minutes later, 3-2.
And then 2 minutes later, it was 3-2. Carolina comes back and ties it.
I mean,
the Vegas Knights come in and they score another one.
It was back and forth until eventually the Knights rose out of the fire at the end, winning 5-4 by scoring with 3 minutes left.
3 minutes left. 3 minutes left. It was tied 4-4 with 3 minutes left.
I thought it was going to go to overtime, honestly.
I did too, and then that one shot that Carolina took.
Yeah.
If that guy does not knock that thing down with his knee, it goes in.
Oh yeah, at the very last shot.
Yeah, the very last shot. I mean, it was going to the top corner, and he put his knee up and knocked it down. If he doesn't do that, we're going to overtime, baby.
Yeah.
But
incredible.
Instead,
the Knights go in and silence the Hurricanes crowd.
So they're up 1-0.
Oh, yeah.
But I tell you what I love about this, and you saw it last night. Every hit that was delivered, it was personal.
Yeah.
I mean, it got nasty a couple of times. One of the Carolina Hurricanes and one of the Vegas Knights players kind of stayed back. Remember that? It was like, are we about to see a fight?
Yeah.
Because they were just back there jawing. I thought they really were going to go at it.
Game 1 of the series, not only Game 1, it exceeded my expectations.
Yeah.
And I am very excited, and I'm happy that it has, through Game 1, it's turned out to be an amazing series.
Well, and I will say this. Every game is going to feel like it's Game 7. Because last night it felt like Game 7.
Yeah.
Right?
It really
it's about survival.
Yeah, it really did.
So, and it's really not just competition. I mean, they're really out there just trying to survive because either one of these teams could take the cup.
Seriously.
And whoever lifts the cup is going to earn every single inch of that thing.
Yeah. In a rather shocking playoffs this year where there's been a lot of weird moments.
Yeah.
And weird results that have happened.
Yeah. So who wins?
Oh my God. You're gonna throw that question at me?
I'm gonna throw that question.
Oh my gosh. I don't know. It's so tough. Like I told you, I'm just excited to watch it, but I mean, between the Knights and the Hurricanes, I could honestly I could see the series going the way Game 1 went last night, and I could see the Golden Knights just barely making it out, winning their second title in 3-4 years. So
okay. You think they go 7 games?
Oh yes.
Okay.
I think, and I hope it'll go 7-game overtime.
Okay. I think they're going to go 7 games, but I think Carolina is going to win the cup.
And you never know.
When they refused to lift the Eastern Conference Final trophy,
I saw that.
I was like,
I personally thought that was a little random, to be honest, because I was like, what happens if you don't win the Stanley Cup? Then you don't get to lift that one either. So, yeah. I don't know.
Well, but a lot of people believe in those things. You know, it brings me back to when the Mavericks won the NBA championship in 2011, when they won the Western Conference championship, and Mark Cuban did his "We ain't done yet" speech, and everybody thought that Miami Heat was going to win that series, and they didn't. The Mavericks won in 6 games. So now, karma helped a little bit because Dwayne Wade and LeBron James were making fun of Dirk Nowitzki the day that he was sick. Remember that? They were making fun of him. And then Dirk Nowitzki ran all over their butt. And in the end, he was lifting up the cup. So, all right. So, 7 games, you're taking the Knights. 7 games, I'm taking the Hurricanes.
Yeah.
So,
but at the end of the day, I'm just be happy. I'll be happy because I think that the two best and most deserving teams made it this year. Yeah. I really do. And I think that this is shaping up to be the perfect Stanley Cup in the last few years.
The most deserving team was the Stars.
Dad, the Stars got first rounded this year.
And I didn't I call it? I called it. Yeah. And I said Minnesota. We drew Minnesota in the first round. It's not going to be easy. And I'm not going to be surprised if we get knocked out. And
I said I would rather the Stars go out now than lose another conference finals. And what did the Stars do? Go out in the first round.
Yep.
It worked out, though. So.
All right. So before we get out of here, let's talk about something that's flying under the radar here in America right now.
Oh, yeah.
And that is the 2026 FIFA World Cup, which we're going to have games right in our backyard. We tried to get tickets several different ways, several different lotteries, and we struck out.
It's okay.
So we could have went had we chosen other games, but you wanted to go see your boy Messi, and that was the only game you wanted to go see. So,
well, it'd be my only chance to see him ever. Man's 38 years old. This is it for him. This is his last one.
This is going to be the biggest World Cup ever. And I'm not talking about impact-wise. I'm talking about literally, because this is going to have 48 teams now. We're not going into a round of 16 after stage. We're going to a round of 32 after stage.
It's going to be tough. It's going to be harder.
You're going to have to play an extra game now.
Yeah.
To do that. So 48 teams. It's going to be hosted here in America, up north, Canada, and down in Viva Mexico. Right?
Oh, yeah.
And the opening game is on June 11 between Mexico and the Republic of South Africa. So
I think that's an interesting choice to go with, honestly. But I'm overall excited for it. I think that it'll be a good World Cup. You have multiple great countries coming into it, like France, Spain, Argentina, the reigning champs, Brazil. Even Portugal actually looks to have assembled a team of their own for once.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
they have. So now here's a big question. Who wins the whole thing?
I personally think that Spain and young Lamine Yamal are just going to be too much. They're going to go, and I think that Spain will win their second World Cup this year. I think that that's the most realistic outcome, and I think that's the most likely outcome, and I think that will be the outcome.
Yeah, and right now most sports books and prediction models have Spain actually winning the World Cup. They're the favorites with France right behind them.
Yeah.
And then you're going to have your other favorites, which will be England, Brazil, Argentina, your usual suspects.
Yeah, the usuals.
And honestly, I get it. I mean, Spain is loaded. Yeah. You got young superstar talent, Lamine Yamal, and our favorite team, Barcelona.
Just coming off a Euros win 2 years ago.
They got elite depth, great depth. They got elite midfield. So, I mean, that is the team that everybody's going to be chasing right now.
Yeah.
I know everybody's thinking that Argentina's probably going to repeat, but
I'm gonna be honest,
you need to watch Spain.
As much as I would love to see Messi win a second World Cup before he goes out, I don't think it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I really don't.
Yeah.
I hope it does, but I don't think it will.
Yeah.
So I would not mind Spain winning either. So
but don't sleep on France. I mean, look at what happened at the last World Cup. That was insane.
I still remember. I think I still have lasting heart issues to this day from that final.
Yeah. And I'll say that because unfortunately, last weekend we watched our team.
Okay. Just
the Gunners.
Just skim over this. Just make it quick.
But I'm trying to make a point. They lost to PSG.
Freaking Gabriel.
And a lot of the national team players are on PSG.
Yeah.
So you want to name a couple of them? Ballon d'Or winner.
Oh yeah, Dembele.
Isn't
Doué French? Is Doué French?
Yes.
Doué.
Don't forget your boy down in Real Madrid.
Down in Real Madrid. Tashua Meni?
The guy that scored 3 goals against Argentina to keep him in the game in the World Cup final last time.
Oh yeah, Mbappe.
Yeah.
Well, but you said a lot of them were fielded from PSG, and then you go on the name of Madrid.
Well, yeah. I mean, I can't remember all of their names. I mean, Dembele was one of them.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. So
that Mbappe crossbody shot that went about 60 miles per hour still gives me nightmares, even though they didn't win. I still faintly remember when it's 2-0, he scores a penalty, and then he says, I'll do it myself. And he goes and absolutely throws his leg across the body to tie it up.
Yep.
That sent chills down in my whole body.
The one that sent chills down the spine of your body was when the French player got loose by himself.
Oh, yeah. In the very last minute, I think it was Kolo Muani.
Yes.
And guess what? He had Mbappe right there with him.
He did. And he took the shot.
And good old saved it.
Yep. The goalie for Argentina.
Emiliano Martinez saved it.
And I think that was the hand of God part too. Because, I mean, he just put his hand up and he stopped it.
Put his hand and leg out.
Yep. So, all right. Well, I'm taking Spain just because they're young, they're hungry, and they're entering the tournament with all the momentum. I think it's going to be a great World Cup. This is one of the best sporting events ever. And I know I grew up playing soccer. Soccer is my first love in sports. And my dream when I ate and slept and took breaths and it was all soccer, because soccer was my life. My dream was to step on a World Cup pitch, even if it was for just 1 minute. Didn't happen. But that is what that tournament means. It is that such a big deal.
It's the premier event in sports.
It is the premier sport. That is the actually one, not the only one true world championship, because there are other things, but it's probably the most recognized world championships. When you win this cup, that means you're number one in the world.
Yeah.
You beat out what's essentially going to be 48 teams now. So
in reality, you beat out all other 200 countries in the world.
Yep.
It's incredible. And you're the undisputed champions for that time, and you are forever etched in history.
Yep. Oh, man. I can't wait. Well, we're getting ready to go on vacation. And unfortunately,
I know we just came back, but we're going away again for vacation.
Well, we haven't done a show in a while because, you got to ask him why. And I think hopefully your microphone is picking up feed because my microphone died.
Oh, that.
So
as always, the technical.
So we got to make sure that we, and that's not a good thing because hopefully it picked up all the sound. But if not, we apologize for that. But anyway, so we're back. We will be back. We'll be taking a little hiatus again, going on vacation. But when we come back, we'll start doing a lot more of these shows and try to hit everything. Our Dodgers are still doing good. Of course, they're behind Atlanta. Atlanta's the best team right now in the MLB. But I still have hopes that we will have a three-peat. If not, it is what it is. But as always, we want to ask you to hit that like and subscribe button wherever it's going to be. And don't forget to put your comments down at the bottom. What do you think about the trades in the NFL? Who do you think is going to win the NBA championship? Who do you think is going to win the Stanley Cup, if you care? And if you even want to throw in there who you think is going to win the World Cup, we're more than welcome to put those comments in there and we'll mention them. Also want to give a shout out to all our new subscribers that we picked up in the last week. I think it was 2 or 3 of them. So welcome to you guys. Welcome to the family. And we can't wait to do this more for y'all. That's the reason we do it. Is we do it for you. And also because it gives me time to spend time with you as well. And this is what this is all about. This is about me building a relationship with you. And with that, I'm going to end it. And I'll end it with this. You are my pride and joy, and I love you. And this is Bloodline Sports. It's all relative.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone.